Music?
No.
Do you have any control of it?
Ryan Henderson out, Dallas Kelly out, Marquise Simmons out, Randall Telfer out, Devon Flournoy out, George Farmer out, and Junior Palme did some stuff and then came out with his foot again. Didn't go very long today, didn't tackle today, just trying to stay with it, staying healthy, and being able to still get some stuff done without the tackling aspects.
What happened to Flournoy?
Flournoy got tackled from behind and had a high ankle sprain.
Were a lot of those passes to Marquise, were they just off, or was he just not having his best day?
Yeah, I don't think he had his best day. Very unusual for him. He kind of carries the offense practice lately, and he was just a little bit off today.
So how disappointing is it with Trey suffering that injury? It seemed like the experiment was going extremely well.
Yeah, extremely disappointing. Probably one of the most valuable guys on our team as of last week, because we have a lot of great players, but sometimes we have some guys that are similar to them, and we don't have anybody like him, nor do we have anybody coming in really like him. And so to have a big guy that was running 4.5 electronic with his hands, it was really unique. It was a great experiment, and unfortunately he won't be here this year for us.
What kind of role could he have played on this fall? I mean, it's hypothetical and a moot point, but what kind of role could he have had?
Well, we had seen his growth, just such little time at the position after spring break. I think the sky was the limit, and it will be when he comes back. I think he'll be a great player. I think that we saw a lot of his running style like Lindell White with longer speed and really good hands, and did a bunch of wildcat stuff with him. So it's disappointing because, like I said, we don't have anybody like him to replace him with.
So go ahead.
So would he stay at running back, or with his tissue Mattel, or he's for sure a running back?
He's definitely running back, yes.
Did you have an MVP of the season?
Yeah, Jack was the MVP there because he knocked the ball down there at the end against Marquise. So we gave him credit for Marquise. They really was covered too. So.
Where do you go from here at running back as far as the number 3 guy and depth and so forth?
Well, we had Buck out here today. Finally, he's not completely healthy, but at least he was out here. We don't know very much about him. He's been hurt for so much while he's been, so much time while he's been here. So, this last week will be big for him.
Did Trey's injury accelerate his appearance here today? I mean, would he have been out here otherwise?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think that had anything to do with it. He just was finally ready to do more stuff. We've been doing a little bit of stuff. And, we're going to need somebody, whether it's him or whether it's Nelson coming in, who has the running back.
So at this point, is it just kind of a week to go, just get through this without losing anyone else of value? Or?
I don't think that's exactly the mentality, but I think as you've seen in general, we haven't tackled anyone at all. It's just with our numbers, where we're at, where we're going to be at for the next few years, we'll maintain that philosophy and just tackle more individually down the line guys.
So you are going to give Nelson a look to some extent at running back when he comes in?
I think so. To see, we know that he can do some stuff back there, and that would give us somebody who has hands out of the backfield, because we did have him in camp a year ago, so we've seen some of that stuff.
Is there another player
for a wildcat?
Pardon?
Is there another player you would consider either on defense or on offense?
I don't think so. I've kind of looked through it. I don't really see anybody except for Julio coming in. He's a fullback who could be a big tailback.
Is Nelson a wildcat candidate too?
He is. He can throw the ball well and good hands. Really definitely fit that. That's really not
There's some parallels with Brian Bachman's story to Curtis McNeil's, kind of, he's someone who's kind of academically in trouble and has made a comeback.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, still has some work to go. Has to finish strong this semester and potentially in summer school to make sure that he's eligible, just like Curtis had to. But Brian is playing well out here for us, and for a light kid, he plays big. So it'd be good to have him.
Is there a chance that walk-on tailback like Cameron Germany or Taylor Ross gets an opportunity this upcoming season?
I don't know. We'll look at that in camp. That'll have to do a little bit more with how the other guys develop once they get here.
Okay, good. Thanks.